it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, now Breeze. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
The 38-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
The 24-yard line.
Now Breeze again. That's complete, Okuebuna. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Breeze. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
At the 6-yard line.
Breeze to throw again. And not able to get it that time. He'd hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Albert Okuebuna, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
run. This is Jonathan Taylor. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Jonathan Taylor.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 5. Going up top. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They're going to try and throw. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Airing it out deep for Smith, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Drew Brees, his 2nd touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Jets 14, Colts nothing. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Very short kick, take it right at the 20. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 8. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Breeze to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play. First down.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Breeze. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position. First and goal after a gain of 19. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week. Now Breeze lost the football, but I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it third and goal.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ted Ginn taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Jets 28, Colts 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but it's going to be second down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Flush to his right. He's got Jack Doyle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Now back to throw. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ted Ginn, his second touchdown of the game, his third of the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This one taken just inside the 10.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Throwing now is Breeze. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's Breeze. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Jets will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And now it's second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants...
It got his man complete. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Let's go. A big play there. 93 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Breeze now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete.
That's good.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Breeze going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Alberto, 31 yards. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Jets 49, Colts 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat and
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And my goodness, another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing the Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
The 9-yard line.
Breeze now to throw. Flush to his right. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete. Okuebuna. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
An excellent gain, 35 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now, Breeze again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okuebuna was the target there. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
36.
Again, it's Breeze. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Loss of 18 yards.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Breeze is looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain.